Welcome to Stayf Doodles. I'm Stayf from the group A Dutch Artist, and in this video I'm going to do a tutorial on how to paint the haystacks of Claude Monet. I've made a series of tutorials on how to paint like Monet in Procreate, and painting the haystacks is part of that series, but you can also buy it separately. I'll leave a link below this video for the entire video. And this is the short version of it. Most interesting thing is at this time Claude Monet didn't use any blacks but chromatic black, and in this video I'm going to explain what chromatic black is and how he applied it to his paintings. In this video we're going to paint this painting by Claude Monet, and he did it in 1891, and it's one of the haystacks, because he painted a whole series of the haystacks. Interesting thing about this is the use of chromatic black. I already told you in another video about the colors Claude Monet used, and here you really can see that he didn't really use black, maybe some blacks up here, but the shadows are made up of blue, green, and also some red, creating a chromatic black. And in this way his paintings remain very vibrant. And this is I think around the afternoon with a low sun, and the sun is coming from the left, casting a shadow on the haystacks. So we're going to paint this painting by Claude Monet. What I'm first going to do is open up Procreate, and I'm going to create a new file by pressing on the plus sign, and we're going to do it on A4. Just turn it around to a landscape mode. Then I'm going to Actions, Insert a Photo, and the photo is also in the folder, so you can download it to your photos library and follow along. And I really need to crop it out because I want the same aspect ratio as the painting. So what I'm going to do is go to Actions, Canvas, and then Crop and Resize. And now we can crop the image to its original size. So now it's cropped. I'm going to create a new layer, and here I'm going to do a simple sketch because it's all about the painting and not making the entire composition. And now you can throw away this layer because we're not going to use it. Delete. And now you have a rough sketch of the painting. And what I really like to use is the reference image. So go to Actions, tap on Reference, and then on Image. And then you can import the image from the library. And we're going to use that as a reference, and I first always like to start out in a small size to get the overall view of the painting. And Monet didn't always paint on a white canvas. He sometimes had a light blue primer, or a light yellow, or a light gray. And when you look at this painting, I think he used a light blue, grayish color. So I'm gonna select the background layer, and there you can change the background color. And I'm just gonna choose a very light gray color. I'm first using the Stayf Monet brush, and that's a brush that's built up from multiple strokes. So you can really use that for the background, and I'm using it in the sky as well on the ground. And With that brush you can pick a true color and then go over it with another color, and then it will start to mix the colors on your canvas. When you really look close and zoom in into the canvas, you can see that it's built up from small strokes. And he painted everything with small strokes. That gives it that vibrance. So when you look at the paintings of Monet, they're very vibrant. That's because he didn't mix his colors on the palette, but on his canvas. And he did not use any blacks. He mixed his colors to dilute them with white, and then you get more of a pastel feel to his paints. And he also used some highlights, but I'm gonna paint the highlights at the end of the painting. I just want to first paint the big shapes. And great thing about the reference image is that you really can zoom in into the painting and see how he painted it. When you buy the tutorial, which is 75 minutes long, you also get the high-res image, so you can also study the painting of Claude Monet. And now I'm starting out with the haystacks, and Monet used a complementary color scheme. So if the light is yellow, then the complementary color, or the opposite color, is blue. And that's how we came up with painting with a chromatic black. And a chromatic black is the opposite of yellow, and that's violet or purple. And he mixed that with blue, green, and a little bit of red. When you look at the base of the haystacks, they're also cast in shadow, but there's also a reflection shadow coming from the grass. And because it is in shadow, you lose all the details. It's also interesting to see how he built up his painting and also had some hay on the ground. And that gives this painting a lot more depth. So you just have to build up the painting with little strokes and mix the paints on your canvas. In the back you also see some roofs, and usually roofs are yellow because they're made out of hay or maybe red, but he painted the roofs blue, and that's because there is a tree in front of it, and the tree is casting a shadow onto the roofs. And he used chromatic black for the roofs as well, so it is blue. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to buy the full version, and that's in real time, I'll leave a link below this video. It's available on my Gumroad. Drawing is fun, and practice makes perfect. See you next time. Doodles!